Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me. We're doing another sit down video. You guys seem to really like the last one, so we are gonna go all at it. And today we're gonna be talking about how to be happy alone. And this is a question that a lot of people ponder, and I think it's a big issue nowadays. We're seeing a loneliness epidemic in America. The reason for this is because the uprise of social media, which will be in a later point. But starting off, it is very, very difficult, and it's something that I had to go through, and I'm still going through it. I think everyone is, whether you like to admit it or not. Everybody feels lonely sometimes. So I think this can really help everyone, girl or boy. Typically my videos are more geared towards women, but literally anybody can watch this one, and I feel like it can help a lot of people. But we're gonna begin as usual. Get a cup of coffee, or if it's nighttime like it is here, grab some tea. You listen to this while you clean, while you do your housework, while you just chill. This is also unedited, just gonna be straight me talking. And yeah, leave any questions that you have below, and leave video ideas down below. I need more ideas. So yeah, how to be happy alone. So the first thing that you need to realize is that you're not alone in feeling alone. Every single person is feeling like this. Like I said in the beginning, even people who put on this facade of having so many friends and not feeling alone and being an extrovert and just someone who's really, really out there and really happy. And when you get to talk to those people, you'll realize that they sometimes feel lonely too. At the end of the day, everyone gets in the car and goes home. Everyone gets in bed and goes to sleep. And everyone has their thoughts to themselves. At the end of the day, even the people with the most friends are all going to be alone at the end of their life, which sounds sad, but it can be hopeful, and it can be an amazing experience to get to know yourself in this life. I'm holding a pencil. But yeah, it can be an amazing experience to get to know yourself in this life. Just picture that we're all on a plane, you and the person that you're comparing yourself to, thinking that they have the most friends, because we all have that person. Picture you guys on a plane, and the plane starts to go down. You look over and you realize they're a human too. This goes with anyone. Maybe it's somebody you envy. Doesn't have to be just someone who has friends and you feel like jealous of them, you know? It could be someone you envy in other ways. We're all human. The plane's gonna go down and the plane's gonna crash, and at the end of the day, we all bleed the same. So comparing yourself to someone else is unrealistic. Go watch my other video about how you are the same as someone else. Like the qualities that you see in someone else that you really want, you have in yourself. If you didn't have it in yourself, at the end of the day, you wouldn't be able to acknowledge that quality in the first place. So all of that being said, we are all the same, and comparing yourself to someone else or thinking that someone doesn't have the same struggles as you is crazy. It's normal, but it should not be happening. Talk to yourself positively and realize that we're all human. Number 2 is be your own bestie. I know you've heard this is very popular in the media, just be your own best friend, but no, literally, what would you say to your best friend if she was coming to you talking about all these things? How would you react if your best friend was feeling the same things that you're feeling? Also, buying yourself stuff, invest in yourself, invest in your happiness, buy yourself things that make you happy. You have your whole life with just you. You would not want to bring along a hater. You don't want to have a constant hater with you at all times. Be your own bestie. What would you do for your best friend? For number 3, it kind of goes along with that. Talk to yourself. I don't mean just like talk in your head. I mean like out loud talk to yourself when you're alone. If you catch me alone, you will hear me talking. You will hear me yapping all day. I talk to myself all the time, and it can really help you feel not crazy. Some of the emotions that I feel on the daily it's just very a lot. And talking and breaking down what I'm feeling in words out loud, not just in my head, because sometimes in my head, my thoughts can spiral. Talking out loud and saying things that are positive or neutral. If you can't be positive, at least be neutral. Neutrality is an amazing, amazing gift. Talk to yourself. So here's a little tip I learned a while ago. Let's get comfortable. I learned a tip, and it was about advice, and how we all have the answers within us. So the tip went that you get your phone out and you make a voice memo about your issues. And you act like you're talking to your best friend or your parent, someone who's like a listener. Pretend they said, "Hey, what's going on? Tell me everything." Yap. Side note, I have voice memos of myself talking for the last 3 years, maybe 4. Almost every other day, I scroll on my voice memos app and it never ends. All the issues I've had throughout all of my friendships, all of my issues, all of my relationships, it's all there. And it has helped me heal so much. Talk to your voice memos app. And so after that, the rest of the tip goes, you go back onto your voice memos app after you're done getting it all out of your system, and you listen to it, and you give yourself advice. All the answers that you need are inside of you. Everything you need is inside of you. So act like you're giving advice to your daughter or your son. Act like you're giving advice to your best friend. And don't be like, "Girl, you need to do this." Don't give surface level advice. I need you to go a little bit deeper than you would usually go with yourself, because that's how you're going to heal. Tell yourself the honest truth. And maybe you can record the advice that you give to yourself on like a separate, usually I record my advice on like my iPad. And then I'll play it and then record in my iPad my advice and then go back and forth, and I'll listen to it on my iPad. And I'll hear the whole thing all together with all the advice. And it really helps because you're understanding yourself and you're understanding the reason why you do certain things. But the voice memos tip really helped me. You can also record yourself talking. Just sit down in your room and like just talk to the camera and pretend that it's somebody like who means a lot to you. And you'll find that you don't have to go to other people for advice. Yes, it is great to go to other people, like people that you really care about and love, for advice, especially in like relationships, because sometimes they can see things that you can't see. But you should be getting your basic level of security and your basic needs met by you and God, if that's what you believe in. You shouldn't be looking to people, to friends, to circumstances to get your basic needs met. No. Those are extra add-ons. Friends are add-ons. Relationships are add-ons. All that you need and all that you will have at the end of the day is you and the Lord. So that brings me into my 4th point, is to spend tons of time alone. This goes into the first one a little bit, but go on extreme excursions and go on trips by yourself, like solo travel. This can be dangerous. I'm making a video on solo traveling. I'm going to be experimenting a lot, and I'm going to be going to different places and vlogging. I'm really excited about that. But keep in mind, safety is very important when you're solo traveling, especially if you're a woman. But we're safe within ourselves, and we choose to go places that are safe, and we choose to go places at daytime, and we choose to bring like not weapons, but we choose to bring protection. So with that being said, traveling and spending tons of time alone, I'm not talking about just like a couple days alone. I'm talking about as much as you possibly can while you're trying to learn about yourself and learn who you are and spend time alone. Take so much time alone. Like take a week and just be completely alone in solitude. At nighttime, I like to night bask. A lot of people are afraid of the dark, and they think that it's just negative to be out in the dark. But when you think about it, our whole world is floating in space, which is just darkness. Inside of us, as a woman, if you're a woman watching this, your womb is in the dark. Creation is in the dark. And so being out in the dark is beautiful. It can help you get over tons of fears. Like, God's got us. We don't have to be afraid of anything. Sometimes I'll take like showers in the dark. It really helps. It really helps. I'm telling you, it sounds crazy. But spending tons of time alone is amazing. Go to the movies with yourself. Take tons of time to just be alone. If you're in a relationship, your partner should be able to respect that you need time alone. 100%. Stay off of social media brings me to my 5th tip. Take a social media detox. Whenever I feel something, the vibe's off with Instagram, TikTok, whatever, I delete it. I'll have it deleted for weeks at a time, for days at a time, sometimes hours at a time, until I feel like I'm ready to have it back. Give yourself that space. You do not need to please anyone. You don't have to keep your streaks up on Snapchat. I don't understand streaks at all. You don't have to stay on social media and follow certain people. Follow who makes you happy. I think I follow like 20 people of my friends and like people I really aspire to be, or people that just make me happy. You don't have to follow people from 3rd grade. You don't have to follow people to make them happy. It's a societal construct. But yeah, really take a break if you need it. Push it back, or set like screen limits, set app limits. Me, I'm an all or nothing person, so I have to delete it. I need to either delete it or delete it. Like, I can't take a break. I mean, I can't have it on there for like, I can't have it set for like 5 minutes or like 10 minutes a day. No, because I like will get addicted. I'm the same with like food, like everything. I just have to have all or nothing. So the last tip is to realize why you need these people and why you need to go to these people for validation. For me, it was a validation issue, and for most people, they go to these people that they either don't like being around or they feel horrible after they hang out with these people for validation. Instead of spending time alone, and the reason that they feel so uncomfortable being alone is because they'd rather be around people who give them validation instead of giving themselves validation. Back 2 or 3 years ago, I could not stand to be alone. I was always with friends. I was always out. I wanted to be seen and accepted. It took me forever to dig that deep, but I really just wanted to be seen. If you can figure out your reason for wanting validation and for needing to be around people, I promise you right now, you can give that to yourself and God can give it to you. I'm seen by God and I am seen by me. I am accepted by me. Every part of me is accepted by myself and by God because He made me in His image. Do you understand what I'm saying? See yourself and accept yourself. You don't need that from a partner. You don't need it. You might want it. Yeah, that would be great if my partner loves me and respects me and wants me. Yeah. I need to give that to myself more than I could ever give to anyone else. And then I'll have so much and be so full by myself that I'll have more to give to other people. Remember this at the end of this video. Remember this, that you are a garden, okay? If you build a garden in yourself, which is what you are, a garden, then butterflies will come and butterflies will be attracted to you and you can give to the butterflies because you have enough to give. But if you go searching for the butterflies, you're not a garden anymore. You go looking around for butterflies, to try to catch them, they're gonna fly away. Your blessings are gonna fly away. You can't chase. I talked about this in my emotions video. What you try to chase will not be attracted. Let it be and allow. All you can do is work on yourself at the end of the day. People are gonna come and go. I'm going to do a video on trauma healing and abandonment wounds because that's very common. And I'll tell you guys how I healed from mine. Anyways, I hope this video helped. How to be happy alone. You got this. You're whole by yourself. If I can do it. I started like very unfulfilled and I was not happy alone. If I can do it, you can do it too. Bye.